being a victim of narcissistic abuse means having your life very ruined. This is because victims may not be aware of the presence of a narcissist in their life or the negative impact they are having until they invest a lot of time and energy. And even if you realize it, your heart has already been hurt a lot. So victims of narcissists find reality very confusing and need time to understand and heal what has happened to them. Victims who have been abused by a narcissist for a long period of time focus their lives on the narcissist. Eventually, they end up showing some common psychological symptoms. Let's find out more about this.
1. Anxiety.
Victims of narcissistic abuse tend to live in a constant state of anxiety. It means paying attention, acting cautiously, and making a lot of effort to maintain peace. So I'm constantly on guard lest something go wrong. This means that victims ignore their own needs and focus on making the narcissist happy.
2. Confusion.
Anyone who is with a narcissist is confused. Narcissists deny the reality of those close to them. Also, after causing a lot of hurt through actions and words, they drag in people who have nothing to do with them and criticize them. That's why victims apologize, saying they didn't react the way he intended, even though it was the narcissist's fault.
3. Shame.
Shame is a theme that runs through every aspect of a narcissistic relationship. Narcissists view the world through the lens of shame, and they make sure that those around them do the same. Narcissists have high expectations of their victims, and constantly raise those expectations and change their standards. Because of this, the victim cannot meet the narcissist's expectations. It's not because I lack ability. What's more, the narcissist is never satisfied, so no one can live up to his expectations. However, narcissists force their victims to meet their high expectations. In the end, the victim feels ashamed that he or she is not good enough. This is a narcissist's tactic of trying to get you to continue doing, as they say.
4. Self-doubt.
Are you starting to realize it now? The narcissist's goal is to get the victim to question the way they see the world and to align their way of thinking with theirs. Narcissists use manipulation to gain a sense of control and use shame to make their victims doubt everything they know, ultimately leading them to give in and follow them. The narcissist approaches the victim as if he or she is helping, saying that he or she knows what is best for the victim, even though the victim has made too many mistakes. The victim gradually breaks down from the sweet comfort and ends up believing the narcissist's words. This very point highlights the insidious nature of narcissistic abuse.
5. PTSD and CPTSD.
Post-traumatic stress disorder is a diagnosed condition in the mental health and medical fields. This condition occurs as a result of a traumatic event, experienced or witnessed. For most people who have experienced narcissistic abuse, CPTSD is not always the result of a single defining trauma. CPTSD is like a brick wall under construction. Each brick represents a trauma, one building on top of another, leaving behind an irresistible burden. Symptoms of narcissistic abuse include
fear, perceiving the world as unsafe. Depression, life can feel hopeless. Isolation helps the narcissist maintain control. Lack of sleep, unable to sleep well due to anxiety and fear. Empowerment, always justify the narcissist's demands in order to keep the peace. Unable to make decisions, you can no longer trust yourself to know what is right.